All right, what's good, YouTube? Now, I made a poll that said, should I make a video about which cars in CSR2 should not be a Tier 5 car? 100% of you voted yes. So here we are now with the video. I'm going to try and go in alphabetical order. And I might end up missing cars, so who knows? I might make a part 2, and I'm going to edit this back to part 1 if I, forget anything. But we're going to go to Acura and skip Abarth because Abarth has no Tier 5s. Now, Mia's Integra LS sedan being a Tier 5 car to me makes no sense. I feel like they need to think this through, because if this is the case, then Dom's RX-7 and Brian's Eclipse should be a Tier 5 car as well. I mean, they're all imports and modern day classics. I wouldn't call these modern day classics, but this is a 2001 model, so usually a classic car is considered 25 years or older. This is 24, so that's close enough. We're about to hit 2026, so I think that it'd be enough. But this car being a Tier 5 car, like I said, makes no type of sense to me for that reason. So, I mean, it's too late for them to fix it, but I'm just saying what's truthful in my eyes, The Nissan Datsun 240Z. All right, this car being a Tier 5 car makes absolutely no sense to me. If this is going to be a Tier 5 car, they could have made the 250 GTO a Tier 5 car, not a Tier 2. But that's back when the game creators had common sense. They would make, like, how is this car faster than the 250 GTO? It's not. It can't be. But I'm actually going to buy this, I want to say later today, maybe tomorrow, because my Plymouth Superbird is like on the edge of, being done with the restoration. So, finally. But yeah, this pissed me off. I don't like it. The Hennessy Exorcist, and to me, it shouldn't be a Tier 5 car. Now, making this a Tier 5 car wasn't a complete no-brainer like the Datsun, but I could see this one more as a Tier 4. I mean, it's a Camaro. I get it. It's powered by Hennessy. Hennessy makes cars more powerful, like those F-150s I showed in the video, like the Shelby. I don't know if that one's powered by Hennessy, but anyway, this one, I could see, kind of like the Mustang HP 750 in Tier 4. Well, both of them, to be honest. Kurtz and the original Mustang HP 750, both powered by Hennessy. I could see that one as a Tier 4 car. But this is a Camaro ZL1 powered by Hennessy. Why not leave it at Tier 4 and not a Tier 5? You know what I mean? It could just be faster than the original Camaro ZL1. But, yeah, that's how I see it. Danny Yamato's Civic EJ1. Yeah, I don't even think I have to explain myself on this one. Everybody knows that this car should not be a Tier 5 car. Now, just because it's a Fast and Furious that they're just adding into the game does not mean that this needs to be top tier, right? I mean, no way this one is faster than any of the Fast and Furious imports. I mean, it could go to Tier 4, that'd still be more understandable, but this being a Tier 5 car is definitely a stretch. I mean, I have not much to say about this car, but I shouldn't even have to explain why this. Now, it's a nice looking car, but its speed is ridiculous. Since when do you see a Honda Civic driving like that? You know what I mean? And speaking of Honda Civic, we've got the Elite Tuners Honda Civic Type R. I couldn't find it in the dealership, so I had to go find it in my garage. But This being a tier 5 car makes absolutely no sense at all. I mean, I've seen YouTube videos of, what the next Elite Tuners car might be all the time. And once I saw this being a tier 5 car, I was like, what the wow, why? There were people in the comments. I was reading the comments. People were laughing when they saw that this was a tier 5 car. I mean, I, you know, I immediately thought, these might be OGs who've been playing the game since it first came out. Now, I've been playing the game. No, I've started playing like a few years after it came out. I was 12 years old. And I've been playing ever since. You can tell when the game has fallen off completely. I consider myself a CSR2 OG, to be honest, because I've been playing that long. I've already been playing 6 years, going into 7. But, yeah. This being a tier 5 car, it's just like, wow. It doesn't matter if it's Elite Tuners or not. This belongs as a tier 4 if it's going to be Elite Tuners. Still tier 3, if I'm being completely honest with you. I mean, it could be slightly faster. Tier 3 car, nothing wrong with that. The Legends Revival Lamborghini Miura SV. Now, they made this car faster than most of the Lamborghinis in the game, and that makes absolutely zero sense to me. I mean, you've got a Huracan, right? The Huracan Coupe. Without elite customs, it can run around like 8 seconds, right? And this car without, and even with elite customs, it can run like 7 something, but it's still slower than this car, which makes no sense. I mean, you can look up YouTube videos and watch it for yourself. I would look up YouTube videos and and show the covers, because usually they got the timing, but nah, I don't feel like doing all that right now. But when I saw that this was coming to the game, I don't know why I expected it to be a tier 4 car, to be honest with you. That's just how I see it, more as a tier 4 car. I mean, it could be the fastest tier 4 car, to be honest with you, just as long as it's a tier 4. But, all the advanced technology and stuff the other cars have, the other Lamborghinis, I don't see it being faster than the other Lamborghinis. It just doesn't make a whole lot of sense, you know what I mean? Yeah, so that's how I feel about this car. Now, some of you guys get mad after I say this, but the Shelby Cobra Daytona Coupe should not be a tier 5 car, if I'm being completely honest here. I mean, don't get me wrong. This is a nice-looking car, but this is a kind of an odd choice for a prize after restoring 6 cars. It might be worth getting, to be honest with you, which I'm going to anyway. But like I said, I can see this as a tier 3 car, to be honest. But a tier 5 car? No. And of all the cars that they could have chosen to be the prize car for the Legends Revival, I mean, there's a lot of classic cars out there. Why did they have to go with this one? Then they made this one faster than the McLaren F1. It doesn't make sense to me. I mean, come on. Some people should agree with this. I think it's a hot take, to be honest. The 2020 Subaru BRZ TS. All right, seriously, who gave the game this idea? Well, who gave them this idea and made them think it was okay to make this a tier 5 car? They even first of all, they have a Subaru BRZ Rocket Bunny in tier 3 that's only 3 stars. And then they have this. Now, this has been in the game for a while, but it's an Elite Tuners car. I mean, while y'all are over here making a WRX, a Subaru WRX, and a Mitsubishi Lancer Elite Tuners at tier 4, why couldn't this be along with them? I don't understand. How is this better than an Impreza in any way? I'm like, their tier options, their tiers, their choices they're just odd. Then this year they brought in a 2024 Subaru BRZ and put it in tier 3. Hell, that could have been a tier 5 too, if I'm being honest with you, because they already got this car in tier 5. I mean, just saying.